Hey Merch Hunters, Ricky Beck, and I may or may not be in shot right now, but I don't really care. As long as you can see Garp right here, that's really all that matters, because I have recently gotten my hands on a full set of Devil Fruit Gashapon from, obviously from Japan. But the brand is Bandai, which honestly always surprises me because I always look at them as like video game and toys, but not like specific anime like related stuff like this. But makes me happy because honestly Bandai can kind of be trusted whether or not people like that or not. They make good stuff. But anyways, so these Devil Fruit Gashapon, I've been collecting them since wave 1, but I have little videos on shorts and whatnot on that already, so you can go down on my channel and I'll probably put links to it anyways, like above my head and whatnot. But of that set, I have Luffy, Odin, Killer, Yamato, Sanji, and I feel like I'm missing one more person, but honestly, it's really not a pressing thing. I will just go get it. But anyway, so Garp the Fist. I mean, come on. When he started punching cannonballs, I knew I liked this guy, despite what Marineford made me hate him for, But Garp is the man, and I had to unbox him and do him first because I needed someone out and about and ready to go. Also, although I'm not going to take him out, it's translucent enough for you to see that he's got his justice insignia, and I really love the kanji for justice and just the way that the Marines proudly display it on their back. I might not like all the Marines, but I do like Garp, and although I don't like him for Marineford, I do forgive him for Marineford because Curly Dodon whooped that ass, and that's all that matters. So now let's for the next one. This set, by the way, it came with Garp, Rayleigh, Gol D Roger, Ace, Luffy, and Sabo. So I don't really know who's in this next one, and I think it's Ace. I think I see a big hat. So let's open it really quick. But really quick before I open it, I like these little flyers. I always keep every single one because, here, let me put this sharp ass knife down. Because, I don't know, I just think it's kind of like a little history flyer thing that I love it. Like, oh look, back in 2018 this thing came out, back in 2020 this came out. So another cool thing about these flyers is that they always show what's going to keep coming, and they always, like, if I spoke Japanese or read it better, I would be able to actually tell you what this says. And if I was in Japan or in the whatever region that Asia supports downloading this app, you scan the QR code and you basically start a digital display case, which I love. I love that so much. Anyways, really quick, I'll just do a quick roster rundown. So I have multiple of these flyers, and each one of them has a different set despite having some of the same people in each set. So for this one, it looks like we have Gol D Roger, Ace, Luffy, Sabo, Rayleigh, and Garp, so I have them. Whitebeard, Marco, Shanks, Okiku, Boa, Komurasaki, Hiyori, but dressed as Komurasaki. Sanji, and he's like love simping, so I love that. It looks like Vivi. I think we have Buggy. I don't know if you guys can see this, and I don't want to get all up in the camera. And Shirahoshi and Reiju are the last two. But I know that there's Young Kaido, Doflamingo, Rocinante. There's a lot of them out, and a lot more coming. And this set and another set, they don't match the entire flyer. So I know that there's more coming outside of what I've named already. So yeah, without further ado, let's open what I assume to be Ace. Just trying to make sure I stay in shot. So fun fact, I spent about an hour trying to get the shot ready, and I've been doing this. I film when my son primarily is asleep because he likes to clap and scream and stuff. It's just not conducive to filming. But so I told my wife, hey, I'm starting to film. She looked at me and she's like, are you serious? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I was getting the shot ready. I apologize. But she's a wonderful woman, and happy Mother's Day, Yaz. If you see this, you're amazing. I'm doing this for you. It was Ace. And he's got his old fire fists up. So yeah, I love these. Let's get this ready and set it up. So the cool thing about the carrying case is that not only is it a devil fruit, not only is it the carrying case, but it also doubles as a trophy stand that also stacks. So let's start here, scoop Garp. So as you see, it came with Ace, and it came with the fruit stand, it came with the trophy stand, and it came with all the halves of the devil fruit. So the devil fruit itself is 4 pieces. Let me put this down really quick. I don't know if you heard that, but that's my daughter calling for me. This is a very detailed Ace for how small it is. Like, let me see, I think this is the best position for the shot. Let me just scoop my head around the camera really quick. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Anyways, Ace, I mean, they even managed to, like, you probably can't see it as well here, but they put the frowny and the happy face. They got his Whitebeard tattoo. They got his log pose, or not log pose, isn't it called a log pose? I keep forgetting what the little compass on their wrist is. I know the eternal pose is the one that is always locked to one area. But they even have the Ace card in his knife and his little blue pouch. This is very good. So let's go ahead and put him, oof, it's kind of messed up. You gotta put a stick in his back, kind of like old Akainu, but oh well. Whoop. No, Ace! Okay, so here's Ace. And this one, his foot doesn't have to touch the ground because he's in like a jumping position anyways. Oh, you know what? They don't have his arm tattoo. Yeah, okay. But that's okay. It's, you know, it's not a big deal. But what we're going for here is we're going to peel this bottom part off. So here's the whole devil fruit. See, it comes in four big pieces. So we're going to put the bottom part off. And what we want is the side with the prongs here. We're going to pluck Ace off his base. Ace off his base. We're going to start with that. Find the next piece of the devil fruit that has the 2 prongs on one side so that we can attach that here, like so. Put it like this. Ah, whoopsie. Okay, cool, I thought I broke it. It is not broken, people. There we go. All right, now we're gonna take Ace and just put him on the bottom gently. I actually don't know if I'm doing this right. Let me move this down and pushed it in. Oh, yep, no, we're good. Ace. I'm pretty pleased with this one. Honestly, it took a second to just admire it. And the cool thing about these, like I said, they stack. So if you just pop this bad boy off right here, you can just put them on each other like that and they stack. So you know what? Yeah, let's just keep doing that. So next one, first things first. I noticed that the base all say the same thing, so you don't have to worry about mixing them up. So I like to just keep them all together in one spot. And let's just keep doing them. So I think it's actually kind of fitting that I opened these 2 first. They share probably collectively with Dadan my favorite moment in One Piece, which first is Ace looking at Garp when Garp sits down at him and Garp starts crying and is like, "Damn it, Ace, why couldn't you have lived like I wanted you to?" Like if I was a director of a One Piece backstory for Dadan, I would definitely start it before or even during Marineford. And the reason being is right when Garp sits down, or vice versa, when we start the Curly Dadan scene. Let's see, this one. Oh, this one's Raleigh, nice. But yeah, if I were to, really quick, if I was to direct Dadan whooping Garp's ass after Marineford, I would have her beat him up, and then right when Makino stops him and goes, "Don't you know Garp is having a harder time than anyone else?" I would cut to Garp and go back to when he sat next to Ace and show that whole scene again during Marineford. Because I think that scene should get played like 100 times, because it's a pretty crazy scene. despite Garp not wanting to work for the nobles, the celestial dragons, I think it's crazy that he wanted to control Ace's life anyways. I mean, and in a way you could say that that's Garp looking out for his grandson, because he knew what would happen. You know, should Ace start living a free, quote-unquote, free life. The world government would not have liked the son of Roger just being a little free bird. And, as you know, well, he was right. So, next up, Slivers Rayleigh. And, I mean, look at the shorts, the sandals. I actually said in one of my videos in the channel when this was released, that this actually looked pretty cringe. And you know what? I'm glad that I didn't, that I ended up not listening to myself and getting this, because he looks very good. I mean, like, immaculate almost. So let's add him to the tower. And I mean, what can you say about Rayleigh other than, you know, duking it out with one of the... Oh, hold on, I see now. This is actually not the right way for this one. You know, he took on one of the admirals, and although he didn't seem like he was ready to, he didn't seem like he was having too much issues doing it either. So, you know, that you got to give him some respect. Now, I will admit the foot placement on this is kind of weird, so you got to adjust it. Wham. Is that in shot? I'm so sorry if it's not. Yeah, let's keep stacking them. It's actually very cool. I'm very pleased. Need some water really quick. Let's keep going. So the next one, let's see, I assume it's Sabo because he's the only one with dark colors, like really dark colors. And I mean, a lot of people hate on Sabo. I genuinely don't think Sabo should have any hate whatsoever. And let me give you some background as to when I started rewatching One Piece, because I stopped from 2013 to 2015. And if I'm correct, that's the run of Dressrosa. So I was wrong. It's Gol D Roger. Ugh. Don't make fun of me for saying Gol Roger. I like Sabo though. I'll talk more on him when I unbox him. So let's peel the fruit back, or you know, take the pieces off the fruit that we don't need. Actually, you know what? I assume, yeah. Let me put Roger at the top. So let me actually keep his half on. So here's how they've been coming, by the way. I know I've been doing this a little fast. It's because I don't want to have to stop this video, but oh man, this is a great quality Roger. That stopped me in my tracks. Fun fact, did you ever notice that Commodore Olympus is dressed identically to Roger? Look at it. And I guess now's a good opportunity to do this. See, I have this Roger set. It's like the treasure One Piece World Collectible Figure Treasure Rally set, I think it's called. This just released. It came with Roger, Zunisha, Nightmare Luffy, Perona, Oars, and Ace. Now, I accidentally bought 2 sets of this. So if you want to try and maybe win one of those, I think if I have enough people interested in a giveaway in the comments below saying yes, you'd be interested in a giveaway, we can look into that in the future. But for now, let's put Mr. Roger down, and oh my gosh, my clumsy ass just dropped this one, but luckily nothing bad happened and we are good. We are golden. We are Gol D Roger. That was terrible. Oh well. So anyways, keep opening it. And if you're more clumsy than I am, oh wow, this is good. Look, it stands on its own. Any figurine that stands on its own like that, that's amazing. Honestly, I forgot what I was going to say, because whenever a figurine impresses me, my mind just kind of goes blank and I'm just like, One Piece merch. Okay, cool. So, let's put what we don't need down. So what we don't need is the base, the bottom half, and the left half or right half, whatever half. So let's put this on top. Now let's figure out what pose Roger goes in, because if they're tall like Rayleigh, you can put them like that, but Roger looks kind of stumpy for a figurine, so let's just put this in the back and accommodate this to the devil fruit and see how it stands. Oh, look at that, it stands perfectly. Now this Roger, in comparison to that Roger, has the Luffy look. I don't know if I'm in shot correctly, but this, like, he really does have that Luffy look. I love it. Let's see if we can, let's just move this one back for now and give this one the foreground. What do we got next? And the reason I didn't say much about Roger is because what can there be said left that isn't already been said about him? The man is the reason the show started. So, you know, he's awesome in every way, shape, and form. I mean, he is not responsible for Ace's death. He's not responsible for the world government being crazy. He's just the guy that tried to expose it. And maybe, you know what? Maybe he should be accredited as the guy that exposed it. Except for maybe ask D question, because, you know, what if no one asked Roger? Look, I opened Sabo, so let's see what we got. Now I'm straight up just running out of room, so let's put this down. Oh yeah, and since we're doing the stack, we don't need all of it. Oh, and I'm holding the half. Whoops, I'm such a goober. All right, put that there. Boom, Sabo. Now, yeah, like I was saying earlier in the video, people hate on Sabo, and genuinely I don't understand why, especially if you've gotten past Robin's part in the raid in Onigashima. Spoiler warning, I'm going to count to 30, and if you're hearing me count, like, literally say the number 30 and you're still listening, I'm going to smack you if you get mad. I'm going to find you. I'm going to cause you harm. Just kidding. But anyways, so, in the raid in Onigashima, when Robin starts the fight against Black Maria, and she thinks back to Koala and Sabo wanting to teach her how to fight, and she doesn't necessarily say she needs to do the Dragon Claw Fist, but, you know, she asked them to show her how to do a nice little palm smack. Not only that, but she learns a branch of Fishman karate that humans can learn. And so let's say Robin doesn't have Haki. Who cares? She knows Fishman karate like Koala, like Jinbei. And moreover, I don't think Jinbei knows this, but when it comes up in conversation, my God, Robin is going to be able to have the teacher of teachers of Fishman karate, Jinbei, motherfucking first knight of the sea, Jinbei. Come on. I'm so ready. Now, Sabo, he came scuffed. Oh, well. That's fine. No one's going to be staring at his back. Now, when you get merch like this, as you see my Whitebeard's, what's it called? Muroko Magiri, I forgot what his name is. When it comes bent, you just get a heat gun. I don't get the heat gun because I don't care, but you can get the heat gun and bend it and keep it in the spot you like it. I think it's funny when they're like that. So, Sabo. Like I was saying, I genuinely don't, I really have nothing to say against him. You know, he taught Robin how to fight alongside Koala. He is Luffy's sworn brother, and despite what most people will say is he's like a rando shoo-in, I will disagree with that, because I just don't think that Oda would have included a character such as Sabo, and to be so fleshed out. Like, Sabo, his gear, like, everything down to him. I mean, look at this. Like, everything on Sabo looks like a planned character. I mean, let's be real. If we were to get a side story about Sabo Revolutionary armying it up across the world with Karasu and Morley and the other two, Bello Betty, and I genuinely forgot the Lindstrom, the moon guy with the jetpack. I forget his name, but he's cool as hell. Now this Sabo one, right away, this is kind of blowing me because he's not fitting in here. I've been trying to get him to fit in there, but let's see how I get him to fit in there. That's the thing with these. Sometimes they don't do it the correct way, or you didn't do it the correct way, so let's see if maybe it's my fault. Honestly, I think this is one of those ones where you put the Sabo in last, because now he looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. And unfortunately though, the stick is bent like hell. So yeah, I'm not really feeling this Sabo one. Now as a character I love him, but as a figurine he's not doing it for me. So let's try and fix this, people. And merch hunters, you'll encounter merch that you get that's not perfect, and you're gonna wanna freak out at the seller. Don't do that. For example, my Whitebeard came with his mustache destroyed, just like in the anime. Now, a regular person would see that and get pissed off. I have a faded Whitebeard with his mustache just clean cut, just like in the anime, like I said. And I think that to me gives it more character. That makes my collection better, worthwhile. I can tell that story every single time I point at this. Now, let's fix this Sabo. Oh no. This is not going well for young Sabo. Ah! Okay, that was a fail. I'm leaving it in. Okay. Now, when in doubt, start all over again, but this time more calm. So yeah, I'm gonna put Sabo in a goofy position because I don't really know what else to do. And you know what? It ended up working. So yeah, unfortunately, that's what we're left with. So this one's a little bit of a disappointment, but at the same time, it's really not a big deal. It still looks amazing. Now let's do the last one. I'm sorry for that super tangent. If I can edit it out of the video, I will. Now the last one, I kind of love this. I didn't even realize it, but it's Luffy. And I have so many gashapons of Luffy and Chopper, but mainly Luffy. Oh, he looks so good, just happy. And since he comes with Ace and Sabo, it's just, you know, Luffy dreaming, just happy to be with his bros. And you know, as melancholy as that is, that's the bittersweetness of One Piece, is that it does hit those tones. And as fans of the show, we just got to be here and endure it. Okay, cool. So flip. Okay, cool. It'll be fine. But yeah, what can you say about Luffy that hasn't been said by everyone? He's the reason I started watching One Piece, because the first time I ever saw One Piece, I want to say I was watching Toonami. I was very young. Luffy was fighting Captain Kuro, and I was just so confused as with Captain Kuro's walk, like that dumb walk that now as an adult I really appreciate and I think is quite cool. If Captain Kuro had good hockey, he would be a freaking killer, like straight up murderer status. You got your freaking three sword style Zoro, that's cool. Look at Captain Kuro, he's got a blade on each finger. Oh, I just dropped my Apom figurine, damn it. Shout out all my Pokemon fans. I'm in the process of getting storage space to put all these figurines on a shelf that's going to take out this white stickered covered shelf and just poof right there. So that's my next major thing. So let's just add Luffy. Okay, this is amazing. I want to know why they didn't do this with Sabo and Ace, but as you can see how Ace is facing this way and Sabo's facing that way, Luffy is who they're staring at, and as you can see, he's got his little feet out, and I mean, this is good. He's going to end up looking very good. I can call this now. But let's actually try and make it a little bit easier, because some of them are more obvious on how you would put them inside the thing. And I'm sorry if the shots are rough on this one. This is a practice video, but it's a video that's still gonna go up nonetheless, because I really don't have anything else to do. All right, let's try this. Oh, yep, we're in, people. There we go. And I like this because he's kind of got like a Goku vibe going on right now. Well, anyways, best for last, Monkey D. Luffy. He will be king of the pirates. He looks happy. Let's just go ahead and put Sabo on the bottom of this one. And put Luffy right under Roger. And well, that's a Devil Fruit Gashapon series unboxing. I genuinely, just staring at it right now makes me very happy. This is exactly why I merch hunt. As you can see, I have the Skypiea Gashapon set, all 10, the 10 of Thriller Bark, and those were actually released at the time that those arcs were being published. There is an East Blue set I have my eye on that has Buggy and Kawaji, Luffy, Usopp for some reason, and Zoro. I'm going to grab that one. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to start rambling. I can feel it, so I'm just going to stop myself. These are Devil Fruits. I'm Merch Hunter Ricky. This has been what a merch hunt feels like, and I love you all.